Good evening and welcome to our meeting. Today is Monday, June 10th, 2019. Please stand and join us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The mission of the White Plains City School District is to educate and inspire all students while nurturing their dreams so they learn continually, think critically, pursue their aspirations, and contribute to a diverse and dynamic world.
I'd like to ask for a moment of silence as we remember Marjorie Caton Borland, who was a teacher at Ridgeway and Post Road Schools from 1985 to 2014. Thank you.
Next, we'll go to our recognition of 25-year and retiring staff members.
Good evening, everybody. It is great to see all of you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us, for coming out. First, we have the pleasure of recognizing our 25-year employees. A tremendous accomplishment, and certainly one for which we are grateful. 25 years serving the children of White Plains. Please join me in a round of applause for all those.
Evelyn Alicia Santiago. Ivana Amakuchi. Juanita Banks. It's supposed to be. John Bannister. Gloria Barrera. Deborah Benji. Angela Barubi. Cynthia Bonomo. Joseph Boykin. Congratulations. Vilma Caban Vasquez. Karen Cabral. Sandra Camacho Maldonado. Anne Canale D'Amico. Denise Cherico. Bonita Cruz. Melissa DeFeo. Kim DeLava. Margaret Doherty. Susan Fowler. Brian Gallagher. Vasenda Rozanek. Stephanie Hettinger. David Jones. Paula Knuckles. Linda LaJudice. Spencer Mayfield. Lamont McCormick. Michelle McCrae. Alvira Pollard. Monique Riley. Barbara Schmidt Mora. Joy Schneider. Michael Stevens. And Karen Sullivan.
We have retirees. 25 years of service to our children and the community of White Plains. Let's hear it again for our ladies. Now, 25 years of service is amazing, but these next folks have devoted a lifetime. And we're very happy, and well, no, not happy. And I'm looking right at you, Brenda. But certainly we are honored not only to have worked with you and alongside you and served with you, and we're very thankful and grateful for the service that you provided to our children and our community members. And now it's I guess, bittersweet to recognize our retirees for this year.
Janine Bassano. April Beeman. Carrie Broderick. I don't know if she's here. June Brown. Sidell Carlton. Bridget Cedrone. Lily Chang. Kathy Culp. Laura Dam. Fran DeFreitas. Joe D'Amelio. Barbara Falk. Elaine Foley. Dahlia Gonzalez. Stephanie Hettinger. Colleen Iodis. Donna Jones. Deborah Lee. Brenda Madera. Joan Mully. Catherine Neglia. Beverly Paonessa. Alvera Pollard. Janet Pulsini. Jody Rayner. Donna Rivera. Barbara Schmidt-Mora. Karen Searcy. Andrew Shea. Eleanor Smith. Nancy Snell. Irma Tumas. And James Van Buren.
So while they're sitting down, I just have to say, about 25 years ago, when I walked my daughter Nicole into school for kindergarten, my wife said, so two things happened. My wife said, you should get involved. I did. And my daughter was lucky enough to have Paula Knuckles. But when I look around the room and see the faces, the people who helped raise my kids, there's a neighbor, there's two friends from high school, they're just wonderful people. Brenda Madeira, who had worked closely with my wife when she was involved in the nursing program. There was just so many people around the audience, my softball coach, my daughter's softball coach, that I just want to thank you all, because it does take a village, and each member, I was saying to Ms. Knuckles earlier, each member of a school district, each employee of a school district, whether you're a teaching staff, non-teaching staff, can be a lifeline to a kid. And I saw over the last 25 years these people be lifelines to so many kids and to my family at times of need. So I just wanted to personally thank you for everything that you've done.
I just wanted to add that I am a mathematician by training, and I could have added up all the numbers that are represented by those 25 years and the retirees' years of service. I didn't. And I want to say that although those numbers add up to a number, the contributions that these people have made can't be measured. The contributions you have provided to our district, to our children, it's not measurable. And I also want to say that clearly the jobs here keep you young. Working for this school district, it's amazing. Nobody looks old enough to have had 25 years of service or to be retiring here. So clearly I chose the wrong profession.
Thank you, and we're going to move on, but just on behalf of the rest of us, just to say this just brings new meaning to family. We become a family. You become faces that we're accustomed to see, so it's really hard to say, see you later, and not see you, as we would expect to see you. But we hope that, you do keep in touch for our retirees, and I'm sure you will. And for our 25-year award recipients, you will not be allowed to retire. So we won't ever have to say goodbye. Right, we won't accept any more because it's too hard, because we are a family. Thank you, everyone. Next, we'll move into some brief announcement by board members. I'll just mention just a couple of things. We had some great weather for the Memorial Day Parade, as well as the Juneteenth Parade, and we did participate as a board. It was just an honor to march to represent our district, as well as our bands that played beautifully in both parades. We were very proud of them. Any other?
I'll just mention that Kane and I both attended the Westchester Putnam School Boards Association annual meeting and dinner. And in addition to voting for the budget and the slate of board members, it was also a chance to honor the executive director, Lisa Davis, who is retiring and has served for 11 years and really done a tremendous job.
Just jumping very quickly, again, congratulations to all our 25 years and retirees. Thank you for your service. I had a nice opportunity to attend the high school spring concert. Great to see the beginning of the year and the end of the year. So you always notice a difference. What else did we have here? We had the middle school sports recognition night, which was terrific. That was last week. Lots of kids involved in a lot of activities, so that's really terrific. Very positive event. Congratulations to our varsity softball team. It didn't end quite the way we all wanted it to, but they had a wonderful year.
23 or 22 and 3.
Something like exactly, and not one senior on the team. So they've got or started on the team. So
Great future.
they worked really hard, and I think it's a testament to those young ladies for working very hard. And again, we're looking very positive for the future. And that's terrific. Very important. Great to be included in those parades and be a part of the community. So that was really nice too. And today I had an opportunity to attend a shared services meeting with Westchester County, County Executive Latimer, municipalities, and now school districts being invited. And there's going to be some opportunities coming up in the future. And it's great to have these types of dialogues as they move forward. And again, it's all these things that I don't think the community members really need to see or want to see, but I think it's important that they understand that folks are always looking for those efficiencies and savings and try to do things to help the resident taxpayer.
Yeah. Thank you for that, and thank you for mentioning the girls' softball. It was made even more special that the last game that they played in was right here, and the entire student body was able to go and appreciate that. So just a wonderful, wonderful time for our sports team. Anything else? Okay, next we'll move on to public participation. Will there be any public participation? Okay. Thank you. Next, we'll move on to Superintendent's report.
Thank you very much. I'm going to be brief this evening, but I do have several things. First, I do want to recognize, even though they're not here, Jackson and Pilar, and we have some nice certificates for them. They were outstanding liaisons to the Board of Education, and that had been an idea. Mrs. Broomer, I saw her, but I think she might be gone. Oh, there she is. It was something that she had brought up years ago, and this was our first year, and I know that we have 2 more students coming to us next year, so we're really happy to have that liaison. Thank you again. Lots happening at the end of the year, all good end of the year activities, awards, scholarships. Had the opportunity to participate in the Rotary Scholarship luncheon, where many of our students were recognized. Latino U recognition ceremony last week, where the majority of the students, I think 17 out of 35, were White Plains High School seniors. They raised over $5 million for children to be going to college, so really outstanding. Again, I'm happy to participate in the Juneteenth parade as well as Memorial Day. The district took part in the Gun Violence Awareness Day last week, Friday. We had the volunteer awards, and Mrs. Geiger presided over that, and we had, I think, the most students participate again ever in our volunteer awards this year. So really great stuff. Prom went off. It was a little rainy. but everything was great. The kids had a great time. We have field days and picnics happening now. Looking forward to congratulating the class of 2019 in just a couple of weeks. We all know Church Street. Ms. Castillo's here this evening, and we all know Church Street just got done with One Book, One School, and it was James and the Giant Peach. And what's really great about this is kids were actually able to go onto the school library website and hear their teachers and administrators read chapters from the book. So they could go home and read along. Even if there wasn't somebody necessarily available to read with them, they could click on chapter 1 and enjoy that. And we planted a peach tree today at Church Street. So really, really great. Congratulations to all those who participated in the Autism Speaks Walk, and thanks Ms. Brown and Dr. Campbell. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you, Crawford. Also, the strategic planning dates are set for August. Don't forget summer reading. I spoke to Dr. Kenny today at the library, and they're all set for summer reading books. And last but certainly not least, happy Father's Day to all our dads in White Plains. We hope you enjoy this weekend. And again, congratulations on a wonderful year. That concludes my report.
Well, thank you, Dr. Ricca. Next, we're going to move into our summary action items. May I have a motion for summary action items 4 through 8?
So moved.
Second.
And before that, thank you for the reminder. There's one item, 7. Under item 7D, we will be removing Lillian Olivia Rasulo. May I have a motion? I'm sorry.
That's all. I'll modify that.
Yes.
So moved.
Yes, thank you, Jim. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And now I'll have a motion for the modified items 4 through 8. May I have another motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you for that. Ooh.
Donations.
We got a lot of.
I would like to take a moment to thank and recognize our donors from this month, and just highlight we had iPad stylus pens for the math department at Highlands in memory of William Smythe, a drum set, electric guitar, and amplifier from William Monahan for the high school, $100 from Diane Travers for the high school marching band, $200 from Mr. and Mrs. Barron Hazen for 2 awards at Post Road School. Friends of White Plains Public Schools for $250 grant to support the Ridgeway Garden Club, $15,000 from the Kurtz Family Fund, Fidelity Charitable Donor Advised Fund for the Margaret L. Kurtz Scholarship Fund, $620 from various donors for the Dorothy Ann Peters Memorial Scholarship, $1,500 from Daniel Kultice for the David R. Kultice Memorial Fund, Mark Stagg for $1,000 for the Arthur Mickey Stagg Service Award, and $1,000 for the Mark Stagg and Steve Shell Business Achievement Scholarship, $250 from various donors for the Pasquale Evangelista Scholarship, $100 from Maria Schaefer for the Liz Fink Hidalgo Memorial Scholarship, $500 from Jason Bayek for the Barbara O'Garrow Memorial Scholarship, and $200 from Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Woodward for the Brown Family Memorial Scholarship. Thank you all for your generous
Very
donations.
nice, yeah, thank you for that, sorry. Thank you for that. We appreciate all of our donations. Next, we're going to go to our individual action items. The first one is in regard to our tax warrant. May I have a motion to authorize the 2019-2020 tax warrant?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now we've taxed everybody.
Next, we'll move into our recommendations for tenure.
We have those? No.
Oh, okay, well, hey.
We do, and we are really excited to welcome this evening our candidates for tenure. Just a couple of weeks ago, we recognized our phenomenal teachers who received tenure this year, and it's customary that at this meeting each year, we recognize our administrators, members of our administrative team who are being considered for tenure. And this year, we have 4 of our team members with us. Ms. Myra Castillo, principal of Church Street School. And thank you, Church Street, for coming out. And the dynamic, the second part of the dynamic duo, I'll have to say, is assistant principal at Church Street, Ms. Merle Jackson. And then we have 2 of our fantastic coordinators as well this evening. We have Ms. Kathy Barpolis. Mr. Albert Porte. Now, we're going to say a few words about these candidates briefly, but I want to start off and speak just a bit about Ms. Castillo. Ms. Castillo has been a tremendous asset to the White Plains City School District because she puts kids first. Every chance Myra gets, she looks at ways in which she can support our faculty and staff members so that they can do a great job supporting our children and moving them forward in our instructional program. It is not easy to be an elementary school principal. It's not easy to be a principal, but certainly not easy to be an elementary school principal. And Myra really moves through challenging situations and uncertainties with grace and also a great deal of care. I think it's probably her warm heart that has helped to create the community and culture at Church Street. When you walk into Church Street Elementary School, you know it's a place where children are safe, they're secure, they're free to be unique. And you know, it really does start, I mean, without a doubt, our faculty and staff members make that happen, but it really does start with the tone and the tenor at the top. So Myra, it is my great pleasure and certainly an honor, and without any reservation, to recommend you to the White Plains City School District Board of Education for tenure this year. And now, I think now you have to talk about Ms. Jackson.
I do.
Okay.
So I wrote something out, but Dr. Ricca, spoke from the heart, so I'm going to speak from the heart as well. So Ms. Jackson joined us 4 years ago as I was starting my journey as a principal. Not easy to start with an assistant principal knowing what that role was like, but Ms. Jackson, when we first interviewed her, she stood out to us. She stood out to us because she was an instructional leader, but above all, the way she spoke about kids and the passion for education. And I think that's why we're such a great partnership. We put kids first. It's someone that I can rely on. It's an honor to work with her and collaborate with her. She's constantly thinking about what we can do for students and what we can do to support teachers. As a classroom teacher herself, I think we have that in common. We know what it is to be in the front line. And so I think that makes her an amazing assistant principal. She's grown in her position. We've both grown together. And so it is an honor. She's dedicated so many hours. She has a family, weekends, PTA meetings, and she does it with a smile. And she's dedicated, and we appreciate everything she's done for the Church Street School community. So it is with great honor that I recommend Merle Jackson for assistant principal in the White Plains City School District.
Now I'd like to welcome Dr. Debbie Hand to introduce and say a bit about Kathy Barpolis and Alaporte.
Okay, so I did write a little bit out, and it's from the heart, but I think I'm going to stick to my script so I don't forget anything, to tell you the truth. But it's my pleasure to recommend Kathy Barpolis to you this evening for tenure. Kathy came to the White Plains City School District with over 24 years of experience in the field of education as a classroom teacher, academic intervention service provider, and an adjunct professor. In my role, I have worked very closely with Kathy over the past 2.5 years, and I've had the privilege of being her supervisor as well as her colleague. Kathy holds the position of Coordinator of Mathematics K-6 in our district and was appointed to this probationary position in August 2015. In this role, she single-handedly supervises the implementation of mathematics curriculum and instruction for over 150 teachers and 3,000 students across 5 elementary schools and Eastview Middle School. In addition to the elementary mathematics department, Kathy supervises our small group enrichment program, as well as our Project Lead the Way launch teachers in kindergarten through grade 5. Most recently, she has gathered together a team of elementary mathematics specialists with the goal of each elementary school having a full-time staff member with a highly specialized background in mathematics to assist with supporting our students at all levels of academic achievement. Over the past few years, the quality of Kathy's instructional leadership skills have made an indelible mark on our district. When I first arrived in the district, our elementary mathematics curriculum was in need of attention. There was inconsistency in practice across grades and within the schools at the elementary level. Under Kathy's leadership, a math task force was formed with over 45 members, including administrators, teachers, and parents, as well as a representative from the Board of Education. During the 2017-2018 school year, the Math Task Force conducted a curriculum review, researched various programs, and recommended a core resource for adoption in this current school year. In the current school year, Kathy has done a tremendous amount of work to implement this new core mathematics curriculum in kindergarten through 2nd grade. Next year, the program will be implemented in 3rd grade through 5th grade. The first phase of the implementation in a district our size provided evidence-based proof of Kathy's superpowers. Kathy has the superpower of persistence, flexibility, and reflection. In the early stages of a new resource being adopted, often teachers feel like there's not enough support, there's too much support, there's not enough resources, but none of this happens under Kathy's watch. She's planned a rich menu of professional development opportunities, including in-service workshops, coaching rounds, 32 of them to be exact, study groups, and Saturday institutes on number sense for K through 2 teachers and fractions for teachers in grades 3 through 5. Kathy's level of responsiveness to teachers' needs during this Phase 1 rollout has been unparalleled and well appreciated by classroom teachers as well as building level administrators. In addition to planning the professional development for the classroom teachers, she also planned professional development opportunities for our principals, our assistant principals, our instructional coaches, our elementary math specialists, and the teaching assistants, leaving nothing out. I also attended plenty of math professional development. Kathy is well respected by her colleagues as an expert in the field of mathematics teaching and learning. She possesses an endless passion for her work, and it's contagious. We now have a buzz at the elementary schools about mathematics, and the students, both male and female, are sharing that math is their favorite subject. During this time, Kathy was also introducing a new Project Lead the Way launch engineering sequence at the elementary level. This was a new initiative, so it demanded a great deal of collaborative thinking and planning with building level administration and grade level teams in each of the 5 elementary schools. Immediately, Kathy went to work, going through resumes and making sure that she was pulling in the most qualified teachers to fill these positions. She searched through resumes and applications for candidates who exhibited strong backgrounds in STEM, mathematics, robotics, or engineering design. And as you can imagine, this was no easy task, but Kathy remained steadfast to her vision and her mission. Currently, the Project Lead the Way launch program provides whole class enrichment to all the students, kindergarten through grade 5. It has been extremely well received by students, parents, and teachers. The students enjoy learning about problems and grappling with creative solutions as they navigate through iterations of design cycle and collaborate with their classmates to share ideas. Together, students and adults are learning by doing. The elementary mathematics specialist position was another instructional enhancement added to our district under Kathy's leadership and guidance. When first presenting the proposal to the superintendent, Kathy referred to research-based evidence. guidance in regard to elementary mathematics specialists. Kathy knew that she wanted these specialists to provide direct support to students, but also wanted the specialists to be able to work collaboratively with our classroom teachers in an effort to advance their knowledge capacity of the next generation mathematics standards, as well as their overall expertise in the domain. The elementary mathematics specialists push into classes and support teaching and learning alongside their classroom teachers. The data-driven model was strategically designed by Kathy to improve instructional practice while also providing additional academic support to our students. Having a team of elementary math specialists has elevated the quality and delivery of our mathematics instruction. We are anticipating an increase in student outcomes over time, especially with a new core resource and the expansion of the elementary mathematics specialist position at each elementary school to a full-time status. As an educational leader, Kathy is committed to setting ambitious goals and focusing her professional learning on the attainment of these goals. One of her personal professional goals is to finish the work that she started toward her doctoral degree. Tending to the instructional needs of administrators, teachers, and students, she had to put her educational journey on hold until now. Her recent enthusiasm in seeking admission and, since then, being admitted, and pursuing a doctoral degree at this point in her career is a logical next step and will allow her the opportunity to grow intellectually. Kathy is unquestionably an exceptional candidate for doctoral study, and she will excel. It is my honor to recommend Kathy Bartholis for tenure as an administrator in the White Plains City School District and her position as coordinator of mathematics K through 6. She is a valued member of our instructional leadership team, and her dedication, passion, and expertise in the field of elementary mathematics education is an asset to the district. I have no doubt that she will continue to grow and learn, as well as add to the future of the profession as she continues to refine and further develop her work as a practitioner researcher. That was too much for me to memorize, sorry. Okay. Next, Albert Laporte. Mr. Albert Laporte began his career in the White Plains City School District as a teacher in September of 1999. As an outstanding teacher in the mathematics department, he taught a full range of courses, including but not limited to Regents-level algebra, advanced algebra, geometry, pre-calculus honors, statistics, and AP Calculus BC. After 19 years of sharpening his skills as a classroom teacher, 15 in White Plains and 4 in New York City, Albert enthusiastically embraced the additional challenge of first taking on a teacher on assignment mathematics administrator position, and then 1 year later advancing to a position as a district-level administrator. Mr. Laporte resigned from his tenured position as a teacher in White Plains and was appointed to the probationary position as coordinator of mathematics 7 through 12 for the White Plains City School District in the summer of 2015. Albert commands a high level of respect in his position as the instructional leader of the mathematics department 7 through 12. This respect has been duly earned as acknowledgement of his mastery of content, his passion for the subject area, and keen understanding of pedagogy that promotes student engagement and learning. Albert possesses a thorough knowledge of mathematics content as well as a solid understanding of mathematics practices that need to be implemented in a classroom to ensure that students are being successfully prepared to meet high standards of achievement. With a balanced focus on skills, concepts, and application, the students are not only engaging in mathematics learning as a set of established rules and algorithms for calculations, but they are also being challenged to develop strong conceptual understandings, to acquire an appreciation for the power of mathematics, and to learn about its application in real life. Over the last few years, Albert has provided strong leadership to the teachers in the department as they implemented new curricula, such as Math 180 and Big Ideas Math, as well as new instructional program structures, such as the TASK program at Rochambeau. Recently, Albert supervised and guided the teacher training and creation of the multivariable calculus, Calculus 3 course, which was offered for the first time this year to the double accelerated students. He also coordinated with Marist College to have the course reviewed and approved for dual enrollment status. Another example of hands-on curricular work would be exemplified by his efforts in developing an applied statistics course using OneNote notebook in virtual collaboration with a teacher of the course. This was a modeled approach of how teachers could use technology to collaborate on curriculum writing throughout the department. As a technologist himself, Albert has consistently infused technology in the classroom to enhance the teaching and learning experience, especially sharing his expertise in data analysis to inform instruction. His expertise in the use of technology as a teacher and administrator supports this work within his department by quickly eliminating any obstacles that sometimes deter teachers from taking risks and trying something new and different. His can-do attitude ensures a problem-solving stance. When studying student outcomes and assessment results with the department, Albert dives into the data to provide analytic feedback, to question and evaluate the current program, and to inform any changes or adjustments that need to be made to identify effective instruction, refine instructional practice as needed and based on data, and increase student achievement. So it's that ongoing cycle of continuous improvement while looking at data. Albert encourages all of the teachers in the mathematics department to reflect on their practice, take risks to grow, and be open to sharing practices with each other. His efforts in this area are substantive. Albert sets high expectations for his department and models these expectations in his own practice as an administrator. In addition to the support that he provides to the teachers in the mathematics department, Albert works very closely with his administrative colleagues and has nurtured and maintained strong professional relationships with the principals and his fellow coordinators and directors. He stays in constant communication with Ellen Doherty, Ernest Spatafor, and Paul Bratcher, and in turn, Al works with great intention and purpose to align department goals with building level goals. Albert strategically utilizes department meetings to advance the work towards these goals and has focused on the purpose of homework, the value of common assessments in analyzing student work, evaluating grading policies, and the unintended consequences of inappropriate grading on student achievement, the importance of fostering a growth mindset for students and adults, and supporting at-risk students by communicating with parents and building strong homeschool partnerships. In addition, he has worked on a consistent basis with the coordinator of mathematics K through 6 and the middle school math instructional specialist in support of instructional coherence, both vertically, kindergarten through grade 12, and horizontally, across grades and across courses. The high level of communication, collaboration, and coordination amongst the members of the instructional leadership team is essential to ensure that we are providing an optimal educational experience for all of our students. Another noteworthy area to highlight is Albert's accessibility and open door policy with parents. He is always available to answer questions or to address concerns in a timely and thoughtful manner. This can involve inquiries about individual student placement decisions or specific questions about the scope and sequence of courses or curriculum, as well as what opportunities are available for students who are in need of additional academic support or enrichment to be successful. Albert is always eager to listen and put into action any plan that will focus on student success. Albert's work with our district doesn't stop with his job description or the responsibilities of his position. This year, he was an active member of the High School Technology Committee and participated on both subcommittees, the Device Subcommittee and the Learning Management Subcommittee. He also volunteered to be a member of the High School Scheduling Committee and the Highlands Testing Committee. During the summer, Albert assumes the role of summer school administrator of the middle school program at Highlands and works closely with his fellow administrators to ensure that the program is designed and implemented to meet the needs of students in preparation of their advancement to the next school year. It is my privilege to recommend Albert Laporte for tenure as administrator in the White Plains City School District in his position as coordinator of mathematics 7 through 12. Albert's tenacity for excellence, his extensive knowledge of content, and unwavering commitment to the professional growth of his teachers in his department make him a valuable asset to our instructional leadership team and our district.
Thank you. So,
vote goes okay.
Could you read that again?
so we have the recommended approval of the administrative appointments to tenure for Myra Castillo, principal of Church Street, Merle Jackson, assistant principal, Church Street, Karen Barpolis.
Happy. Don't want to give tenure to the wrong person.
Maybe.
Oh,
Sitting over there.
Just give the
Right, over
tenure to
here.
Karen.
Yeah.
Okay. Coordinator of Mathematics, K through 6, district-wide, and Albert Laporte, Coordinator of Mathematics, 7 through 12, district-wide. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Any questions?
Someone's got to say.
I go
second.
Second?
Second.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So, on behalf of the board, we just want to extend our congratulations. This is a really special time for you all, and just, we hope that you just continue to enjoy what you do servicing our kids so they're ready for the 21st century and beyond. As a board, we do appreciate all that we do, and we look forward to continued collaboration, and we are not giving out any retiree awards to you guys. Congratulations. Next, and we're almost done, we'll have our committee reports. Quickly. I don't think we have it. Yeah.
Finance?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'll just mention, so basically what we did in the Finance Committee was reflected in the agenda tonight. We reviewed the fund balance projections, the fund balance reserve report. We reviewed contracts with accountants, right, auditors, and risk assessment. So those were all approved tonight.
Thank you.
And the other, I'll mention curriculum committee met, and we had preliminary discussion of potential changes to the elementary school report card, which should lead to improvements and more consistency. And we also talked about the social studies curriculum review and alignment with the New York State social studies framework. And I have to say, it was a very impressive corpus of material. And, thank you to Richard Dillon and to Debbie Hand and to all the teachers who participated. It was a real cross-section of teachers, and the amount of work that clearly, and thought, deep thought and consideration that really went into this review and assessment, looking at civic engagement. So there's a really great amount of good work that came out of this review, and I'm looking forward to what we will be implementing in addition to all the good things we already do.
Thank you. So before we move to adjourn, we have our other dynamic duo, John Shepherd and John Savage, to really just thank for all you continue to do in terms of communicating our meetings. And with that, may I have a motion to adjourn our meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Congratulations again.